Hey, what's up? It's Josh, and shooting a quick little training here for our team. I'm going to walk you through how I have been doing my broadcast emails with GetResponse because I think it might help some of you get some better results. Maybe, maybe not, but I think you'll enjoy it. So we're logged in. Go to Messages, Create Newsletter. And I've actually, for the last several weeks now, maybe over a month, I've been using the previous version of the editor. I think it's easier to use, it's faster to use, and I've been finding that I more predictably end up in the recipient's primary inbox, at least when I'm doing test email sends to myself. So use the previous version of the editor, and then I start with a blank template. So here's what it looks like. Subject. I'm going to send an email letting people know, letting my list know about tonight's webinar. This is actually just, I have two GetResponse accounts. This is the one that has just a few leads in it. It just happened to be the one that I was logged into. So in a minute you'll see, well, whatever. I'm going to do FYI as my subject line. It's a good subject line, usually gets a pretty good open rate. I'm just going to make sure that the from and reply to are the correct. I think this is to name the broadcast email so that like when you look back at your newsletters, it's a relatively new field. Like I just saw it for the first time yesterday. The body here. One, two. Let me think here. I'm going to pause it for a second while I come up with my copy. All right, so I've got my copy here. Now we're just going to do some hyperlinking. So I'll walk you through that, and I'll actually read the copy to you as well, if anybody cares for that. Let's see here. So it says, I just wanted to give you a quick heads up about our live workshop tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. You can join us with this link. We'll be covering the simple four-step system that you can use right now to generate an unlimited amount of traffic, leads, and sales for any business. So I'm going to bold that. I'm going to underline that. I'm going to highlight. If you hit the gear here, you can get the highlight option. I'm going to highlight that. And I'm going to underline, or I'm going to italicize that, okay? To make it look a little sexier. And then this link I'm going to highlight. Whoops. Why did it do that? I mean, I'm going to hyperlink this link. Kind of annoying. Like I wish it would stay highlighted so you can then bold it. Make sure you'll probably want to bookmark. So join us at this link at 9. We'll hyperlink that. I was actually just looking at my copy to see where else I might work in some embedded commands. Because that's one of the things I'm focused on getting better at is using embedded commands and language patterns. It's just one of the things that I've been listening to a lot of stuff on in the 15K, in the master's course, and even the mastermind training series from the prosperity team from Denver. There's a lot of really good stuff on that, and so I've been focused a lot on that. So I'm just hyperlinking some of this other stuff here. I'm not going to, sometimes I hyperlink this little catchphrase. I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to change this. Just thought you might want to join us for this workshop tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern for this free workshop. And then I'm going to underline join us as sort of an embedded command. Put that there. And that's probably good enough. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put it in the plain text box here as well. And then I've got to get my... It's a bit of a pain, but I've found that it definitely is helping deliverability and making sure that you're hitting, when possible, you're hitting the primary inbox and not the promotions box. So I'm actually going to copy this again because I have I have an Aweber account and then I have 2 GetResponse accounts. So I send the same emails all throughout, and it just helps if I copy and paste them. I'm going to go back to my HTML body. I'm going to copy that and leave that in my clipboard. And then I'm going to hit next step. And choose which ones. Whoops. Again, this is my account that has just a few of my leads. My other account has about 15,000 leads, but this has just happened to be the one that I was logged into. So we choose our the campaign that we want to run it to, and then publish. Bang. And then what I'll do is tonight, about 8 o'clock-ish, because we're starting at 9, what I'll do is I'll go to my newsletters. Okay, let me show you what I'll do. I'll go to my newsletters, and from the actions here, I'll click reuse, and what I'll do is I'll put in a different headline, and I'll put some new text above the old one. So I'll just show you what happens when you do that. So you click reuse. What I'll do is I'll do a different subject line, like, starting soon, are you coming, kind of thing. And then I'll click in here and I'll add some new text, like a couple of paragraphs, really. Short paragraphs, a couple of sentences, really. But just enough that Google will recognize it as a different, unique email. And then I'll blast that out. It's kind of a time saver. But it also, I've taken the time to create some copy here. It gets you a little bit extra leverage out of that copy. So that's it. That's how I've been doing them and been getting some really good results. I mean, yeah, really good results. Many of you have noticed on the leaderboards the results. So, this has something to do with it. Obviously, not everything, but this is playing a part in some of those results. So, of course, if you have any questions, let me know. If you're watching this the day I made it, make sure you get, you broadcast to your list to get them to the hangout that we're doing tonight. And if you're getting it after the fact, hit me up to find out when our next hangout is that you can invite people to, or just reach out if you need any help as well. All right, thanks.